How's your love life? Who are you dating? How much money do you make? How's content going? How is it being a new grad nurse in New York City? You guys keep asking me all the questions, and don't worry, we're gonna have a little girl chat and I'm gonna give you guys a life update on how everything is going in my life right now. Hey babes, it's Edna and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm gonna be doing a little girl chat life update with you guys, just putting you guys on to how my life is going right now. If you guys have been following me on social media, you guys have a little bit of an idea. I'm just gonna be answering those questions that I always get on social media. But if you're new to my channel, you're gonna be introduced to me, my life, and everything I have going on as a 23-year-old living in New York. So I know half of you are probably on this video right now because I said I was gonna talk about my love life. So that's what I'm gonna start today's video with. So in terms of love life and dating, one thing everybody knows about me is I do not post any significant others on social media. I've always been against it. I feel like when I was in high school, I used to post more about it, but as I've gotten older, like, I definitely don't like to post anybody on social media for multiple reasons. I feel like you can be private without being public, and also I've realized that even the little bit of stuff that I used to post in the past on social media, I would sometimes get negative comments or have people in my business, and I'm just not that type of girl. Like, I don't like people knowing what I'm up to, who I'm dating, what I'm doing. I just feel like there's intimacy in having like your relationship just being private. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna be one of those girls that nobody's gonna know who I'm dating or who I'm with until my wedding day, and boom, I'm just gonna post something and be like, surprise guys, I'm married. I don't know, I just feel like my relationships are always so much healthier when the internet doesn't know about it. I'm not saying people in my personal life don't know what's going on, because trust me, everybody in my personal life knows who I'm with, what I'm doing, and all of that. But I just feel like when it comes to social media, even with accomplishments or like things as simple as dating, I don't like people to really know that stuff. And it honestly makes your relationship so much healthier, especially for a person like me that does like a lot of content, a lot of social media, a lot of my life is broadcasted online. I feel like the only way to kind of be healthy is to make sure things like my relationship don't go online or isn't broadcasted to the world. Also, I'm the type of person that my type of man are men that do not really use social media. I know it's crazy because it's like, Edna, you're always posting, you use social media. Why do you like men that don't use social media? And I just personally feel like I post enough for the both of us. Like, I don't want a man that's constantly making content or constantly posting or like broadcasting. So because of that, even with dating, the man is never gonna really want me to post or be on social media like that because they don't like posting. So it's never like a problem where it's like, okay, he wants me to post him and like I don't post him. It's more of like he doesn't post either way. He doesn't like social media. So why would I go out of my way to, like, I'm not into those fake online relationships or like just posting my relationship. I feel like it's unnecessary. I have enough personality to be posting online. But yeah, so that is my answer. I know it was like beating around the bush, but that is my answer when it comes to like dating and like my love life. I just don't personally like posting about it. I don't like broadcasting it. And that's just a personal preference. And I feel like my life has been so much better because of the fact. And it's not that I've never posted to somebody in the past before, because I have, but those always end up like not good. And one thing I'm gonna tell y'all, I don't want to generalize it for everybody, but let me tell y'all something. Those relationships where they're posting the most or writing big paragraphs under their Instagram posts or just look like happy relationships, a lot of the time, y'all, they are not healthy. They are not the best relationships. They're just using posting a lot to just kind of cover up all the problems that they have. So just because you guys see people posting and they seem happy and like in love doesn't mean everything's going okay. That's my other response to that. And then finally, when it comes to like relationships and stuff, I feel like in order to have a healthy relationship, you have to be able to put yourself first, love yourself first. And that's something I had struggled with in the past. So right now, I'm really just focusing on loving me. You cannot love somebody else if you don't love yourself. And I feel like in order to have a very healthy relationship, both of y'all have to kind of focus on yourselves, be 100% in yourself, and then you can love the other person. Okay, so now that we've gotten my love life out of the way, we can start talking about other things. As you guys know, if you've been following me, you know I have a new career. I'm 23 years old and I just graduated nursing school last May. So I just started being a registered nurse in New York City and I love my job so much. Just for clarity, I have my BSN in nursing and that is actually my second degree. I have 2 degrees. So my first college degree was a bachelor's in health science with a concentration in public health and community health outreach. I know it's a mouthful. If you guys see me looking over, it's because I have so many mirrors. I'm trying to do my makeup because I'm going out later. Anyways, so in terms of my new career, I went straight into psych nursing after graduating nursing school. And at first I was a little worried about it because people are always talking about, oh, you need to start in med surg first. You're going to lose all your skills. They want you to start in like certain nursing specialties, but I knew I never wanted to start in med surg. So I went straight into psych nursing. And I honestly think it is the best decision I have ever made in my life. I love my job so much. So I'm a psych emergency room nurse. So usually in hospitals, they have inpatient units and that's where patients stay for like a long time. They get stabilized and they live there for a while. Whereas you have the emergency room and it's like any emergency department or emergency room where people are usually coming in by ambulances, NYPD, or walking in. But instead, my specialty, I just focus on patients that suffer with psychiatric issues. And honestly, I feel like there is a lot of misconceptions when it comes to psych nursing. People usually think, oh my gosh, your patients are going to be so crazy, it's unsafe. And my answer to that is, guys, there are psych patients in every single unit you will work in a hospital. You could be working med surg and you'll have psych patients. You can be working SICU and you'll have psych patients or psych visitors who are their family coming in. You can be working on a mother baby unit and still have psych patients. I just personally felt like if I was going to deal with psych patients, I'd rather just deal on the specific field myself. And also going into psych just made sense for where I wanted to be in a couple years. I didn't want to start in a specialty and then waste years of my life doing something I knew I wasn't really interested in. So I went straight into psych, and guys, I love my job so much. I love the population that I serve. It was definitely like a lot to learn in the beginning because you have to learn therapeutic communication, how to work with certain doctors, how to work with certain patients. And especially in an emergency room, it is a very fast-paced environment. Like that sometimes we'll have days where, okay, you're not getting a lot of patients and it's kind of calm. And then other times we will have days where we have to triage patients back to back, where it's like you're not sitting the whole day, where the acuity of your patients can be very high. So we might have like a lot of emergencies going on at the same time. But one thing I will say is I am so grateful to my job because my coworkers are literally so amazing. And I feel like when you're working in a specialty, especially like psych, you guys need to work as a unit, get along as a unit, and it makes the job so much easier. There's not a single person on my job that I don't feel like I can ask help from, and all of them have way more experience than me. Like I'm the baby on the unit. So I'm honestly just so appreciative that I can like turn to them when I need help. And it makes going to work so easy, and it actually makes me enjoy being on the job even on the hard days. So yeah, if you guys want more updates on like how my job is going, updates on being a new grad nurse in New York City, definitely stay tuned to my Instagram reels, to my Instagram page, to my TikTok, because I'm going to be posting a lot of updates, and those are usually my most popular videos because nursing is like a very big field now. I also post like a lot of nursing content because I remember when I was in nursing school, look, I was going through it. So I try to help y'all as much as I can. In a couple of weeks, I'm also going to be posting an ebook for people who want to go to nursing school, and it's going to have everything that you need to know in terms of programs, how much they cost, how to write a good personal statement. Everything you need to know about going to nursing school is going to be in that ebook. So subscribe to this channel and stay tuned for when I post that. Now that we've spoken about my love life, my job as a new grad nurse in New York City, now we're going to get into my finances and how I'm doing financially as a 23-year-old who just graduated college. So number one, in terms of finances, I'm definitely not where I want to be right now. And I need to sometimes understand that me not being where I want to be doesn't mean I'm not in a good place. So my credit score actually just went up recently. I'm currently at a 730, which I'm so happy about because that is a really good credit score, especially because of all my student loans, me buying a new car, literally all the expenses that I have in my life. Having a 730 is honestly a big accomplishment for me. I'm also at a place where I'm trying to like grow my portfolio. So I recently started working with a financial advisor. He's honestly the best. His name is Tony, and we've been having like a lot of meetings about like how to handle my finances and what to do with my money. So when I graduated nursing school, I was kind of really stressed out because I was making a lot of money from social media in terms of my TikTok, and then I started getting paid from Facebook Meta. I also am an Amazon influencer influencer, so I was getting money from that. And I also sell digital books. So I started with my first resume template. I actually have two, and I was just selling them for about $5, but I honestly started making so many sales from that. So that is like, I don't even know how many sources of income I have right now. That is a lot of sources of income on top of making over 6 figures a year as a new grad nurse. So I was just overwhelmed at the time. Like, I didn't know what to do with all that money, and I wanted to make the right decisions with my money. Hence why I started working with the financial advisor. So that's what I'm doing right now. And in terms of my money, he just helps me figure out, okay, what I need to do and what my goals are going to be with my money. So part of the things that I'm doing right now is I'm paying off my student loans. So I have those all on auto pay because look, I'm trying to get rid of that debt immediately. I've also been paying off my credit card debt. I had a Discover credit card when I was in college, and honestly, I was not working while I was in nursing school. So look, let me tell you something. I was running that card up so crazy. But ever since I've started working, I've been funneling money that I get paid like bi-weekly to paying off my credit card first, and then paying off my Discover student loan. Please don't ask me why I took a Discover student loan out, because the interest rate is so high, but I'm going to be able to pay that off quickly. So I'm trying to do that right now. And then in terms of investing, I'm starting to build up my portfolio. So I honestly forgot the name of it. I'm not good with this stuff, but long story short, I'm just trying to build up my investing portfolio, trying to put my money away to where I need to. And also right now, my tax guy is definitely like getting stressed out with me because I have so much different sources of income that I need to kind of delegate before tax season is up. So he's going to help me with that, but I need to be able to also like give him the information, which I haven't been doing because I keep forgetting about all this little money I have. Like, for example, I also have a high yield savings account, and with high yield savings account, you get interest back on the money that you put in. That is also a source of income, which I also have to report to taxes on top of the Amazon, on top of the TikTok, on top of the Facebook Meta, on top of my digital books, on top of my job as a nurse. That was a mouthful. But anyway, that is everything that's going on with my finances. It's a lot, y'all. It's a lot. But I've just been trying to take it with stride and kind of just like focus on organizing all the things that I have to do. And I will update you guys with how it goes. I also want to open a new credit card, not because I want to stay in more debt, but because I want to build my credit history. I want to be able to have different perks. Right now, I only have the Discover student. So after I pay off that credit card, which I'm going to pay it off in like the next month or two, I'm going to look into getting another one. Okay, so we spoke about my love life, my new career, my finances, and now we're going to get into my personal growth and just me being a 23-year-old New Yorker trying to navigate her 20s. So in terms of my personal life, hold on, y'all, because I don't want to like literally stab out my eye with this mascara. So in terms of my personal life and with friends, this year I've definitely cut off like a lot of people. There was like this one friend that I had to cut off because my friendship with her was literally the most toxic thing in the world. And honestly, at the time, it was a good friendship. I will never ever like deny the fact that at the time it was a good friendship. But this person was literally like just so mean to me, treated me like I was her personal assistant. It was not the best friendship for me to be in at the time. We met online. She actually hit me up through Instagram because we both make content and we're both into similar things. So I thought it would be a good idea at the time. And in the beginning of our friendship, things were good. There was definitely a lot of red flags that I should have known, like, okay, like this person is not a good person. And she was also morally not a good person. Like the things that she was involved in and the things that she would do did not align with who I was as a person, who I am as a Christian. Like it didn't. And there's only so much you can do to kind of like get a person back on the right path before they start having a negative effect on you. So a couple of months ago, we lost out in contact. And even after the fact, I'm the type of person when I stop being friends with a person, that's it. Like, I don't need to bash them. I don't need to talk negatively about them. Like, even now, this is my first time ever publicly saying anything about the person. I'm not even going to give you any information about her. But I found out that even after we had stopped being friends, she was out in different towns talking about me and saying like a lot of negative things, lying about me, trying to sabotage my other friendships. It was honestly, it wasn't depressing because honestly, I didn't care and I don't let people get to me. To that point, I expected her to be that type of person just because of the way she treated her other friends and the fact that all her other friends were falling out of her. But it was just kind of annoying at that point in my life. I'm honestly happy that me and her are not in contact anymore. But in terms of my actual friends that I have in my life, you guys know the usual people. My sister, Michelle, she's like my best friend in my life. Other friends that you guys really know of, and there's Courtney, there's Ava, there's Kaya, my best friend. Then I have my cousin Christine, my cousin yeah, there's a lot of friends that I have in my life that I love so much. And then we also have all my male friends who I honestly appreciate so much. They're like my brothers. I love them so much. And all my other extended friends, if I'm not mentioning you right now, I haven't forgot about you. I just don't want to make this video too long. But I'm honestly so grateful for the people that I currently have in my life, because I really don't know where I would be without you guys. And I honestly appreciate that me and all of my friends in my life right now, like, we're doing what we have to do. We're accomplishing our goals. I just have a really good support system around me. And I'm so proud of all of us, because we're all accomplishing all of our goals. And I appreciate my friends, because I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I'm probably the busiest 23-year-old y'all will ever meet in your life. But at the same time, like, my friends, like, we might not speak every day. We might speak once a month, once every 2 months. But anytime we all hang out, anytime we all link up, it's always an amazing time. So I appreciate them so much. And I honestly don't feel like I need any more friends right now in my life. Honestly, if I meet new people and I make new friends, then that's okay. But I'm not actively going out for that. I'm just going to let things happen naturally, because honestly, yeah, I don't want a repeat of like how that last friendship went. And I just feel like people need to appreciate where they are in life and be happy where they are in life. And honestly, y'all, I don't even have time for the friends that I do have now. We see each other like maybe once a month, once every other month. So adding any other people to that roster is definitely gonna make my life a little more hectic. But that's where I am in terms of friendship. Open to new friendships, but I'm not actively looking out for them. I feel like I'm struggling to put on this mascara. Y'all probably looking at me like this girl is crazy, but I like literally suck at it. Okay, now in terms of my personal social life, I kind of have stopped going out a lot. This past summer, I was like outside. I was traveling. I was in the clubs. I was in the lounges. I was going to different events, and I've kind of slowed it all down and calmed it all down, because let me tell y'all a secret, y'all. That is not really who I am. That's not my personality at all. I don't really like being outside. Being outside was never my forte. Even if you ask my friends, like, I'll go outside and I'll have a good time, but I was never like fiending for it. Sometimes I'd go out and just be the DD, the designated driver, but it wasn't something that I was like really looking out for. Like, it's not really my personality. So now I don't really go out a lot unless I'm celebrating like a friend's birthday. I'm not actively going out to clubs or going out to lounges. It's just not who I am. And I feel like I have so many things that I need to accomplish, so many things that I need to do, that it's like, that's just not my focus. I know enough people, I've networked with enough people that I don't need to be outside all the time. It's just not me, and it's not helping me build anything. It's not adding anything to my life. So I just feel like it's something that I don't really need to do right now. But don't get me wrong, one thing about me, I will have a good time. If my friends really want to be outside, if we're gonna go celebrate something, I'll be there. But honestly, right now in my life, I'm just there for all the girly things. Like, I want to do cute brunches, I want to do cute dinners, maybe a happy hour. But in terms of all the clubbing and the going out, maybe it's because it's winter, I don't know, but it's just not me anymore. And I'm just like over it. I'd rather be at home and read my books. Like right now I'm reading The Alchemist. What else am I reading? I'm reading Stillness Speaks. I'm reading Think and Grow Rich, and then I want to reread the book 12-Week Year. Like, I be at home either reading my books or watching my show. I'm currently rewatching One Tree Hill. So those are the things that like bring me joy, especially now that I'm a nurse and I be working. Look, on my off days, I want to be able to just be in bed and relax. I don't want to get out and be outside and be out till 5 a.m. Like, it's just not me anymore. Watch me say this unless summer rolls around and y'all see me outside. If y'all do, mind your business, okay? Anyway, in terms of personal growth and my boundaries, I am currently in the point of my life where I'm trying to actually have boundaries. So I'm a very, well, according to people and according to like what people perceive of me, I come off as a very outspoken person. But if I'm going to tell y'all the truth, y'all, I am actually so shy. I am not outspoken, and I'm not good at setting boundaries. So one of my New Year's goals this year was to really have boundaries and really tell people what I'm thinking at all times. Like, I used to be very big on being like a yes woman. Like, anytime somebody needed something or wanted something, even if it was at the expense of me, I would just agree to it. And this pencil's not doing anything for my lips right now because I have Vaseline on, but I'm gonna still do it. But right now in my life, I am trying to like actively tell people when I don't want to do something or actively express myself. And it is hard. It is hard. It honestly makes me a little uncomfortable, and I'm not the best at it. But that is my goal this year, because I no longer want to be in situations where I'm sacrificing myself to make other people happy. Because at the end of the day, everybody looks out for themselves and nobody's gonna look out for you. So I'm trying to be the best support to myself that I can be right now. And what I've learned from doing this so far, it's honestly made my life so much better. Like, I no longer am as uncomfortable as I used to be, or dealing with stuff that I just don't need to deal with. And it doesn't have to be like as big as like, oh, there's a big conflict or stuff, but like even the small things, like if I go to a restaurant and my order is wrong, or like let's say if I go to McDonald's, right, and I want my chicken nuggets well done, and people who know me in my life know I love my chicken nuggets well done at McDonald's. If I go there and I ask for them well done and they don't make it well done, I would sometimes just leave and just be unhappy with it. No, now I'm speaking up for myself. I'm asking politely, obviously, no, can I please have it like well done? This is what I asked for, this is what I want. And just trying to stand up for myself and have those boundaries is something that I'm working on, and honestly I've been doing a good job, and I hope that this year, like, I just continue to do that, continue to put myself first, because self-love and putting yourself first is one of the best things you can do, because remember, nobody is going to be there for you like you're going to be there for you. This lip combo is really not eating right now, and it's because I'm over here talking and trying to do it, and I'm just mixing colors together, but you know, it's still gonna come out cute because, yeah. Okay, now the last thing on personal growth, and oh, also, I just want to say, if y'all was looking at my nails and they look crazy, it's really not me, because you know guys, I always keep my nails done. But I went to the nail salon, and it's the same guy that I usually go to, and I got French, and I feel like he's been using different products, but all my nails have been like basically coming off. And I went to him like a couple days after the first time for him to fix them. He fixed them, and then 2 days later they were like this. So I'm just irritated at this point, but my birthday is coming up February 25th, so I'm just gonna get my nails done again, and I'm just not gonna like bother fixing them right now. Like, I don't have the mental capacity or the time to keep going back to the nail salon. But anyways, the last part of this video I'm going to be talking about in terms of my personal growth is faith in my relationship with God. One of my goals this year was to really build a stronger relationship with God, especially now that I'm back from college. Like, when I was in college, I wasn't going to church, obviously, because I was away. I could have gone to churches there, but I just never really found the time. But now that I'm back home, what's my setting spray? Okay. But now that I'm back home and I'm back at my home church and stuff, I'm trying to, one, be more involved. I go to church every Sunday when I can, unless I have work. And I'm also trying to build my personal relationship with God. So one of my goals this year was to read the whole Bible by myself. So what I've been doing is, Bible app has these plans that you can do, and I'm doing the read the Bible in a year plan. I'm very excited for it. So every day they give me a couple verses to read, and it's not in chronological order, which I really like it that way, because it kind of keeps me like focused. Like, I'm not reading all the way from Genesis, Exodus, like I'm reading the Bible like in all different orders, but it just makes sense. But I really like that, because I start my mornings every morning before I even open a text message, before I go on Instagram, before I do anything else. I read my Bible, I open my Bible, and I do the plan, so that by the end of the year I would have had the whole Bible read. I'm also trying to pray more and just build a closer relationship with God, and honestly I can see the effects that it's been having on my life. I am so much calmer, I have less anxiety, I don't worry as much, even though I still worry. I'm not God's strongest soldier, but I'm still working on it. And I just feel like the blessings have really been coming into my life. Like, so many things, even when things go wrong, because when you build a closer relationship with God, the enemy is going to try and bring you down. So a lot of things have been going wrong. For example, like, anytime something bad has happened, God has replaced it with something bigger and better. And just having that faith in God and having faith that this year is going to go well has just put me at peace, has just made me so happy. And I'm just at a place where I'm genuinely happy. And that's a lot to say, because when I was younger, especially in high school, I suffered a lot with feeling depressed, having a lot of anxiety, and I feel like having my relationship with God is also helping me navigate that. And I'm just happy that I'm at a place that, even though all these great things are happening for me, I'm still grateful for God and I'm still thankful to him. So that honestly makes me happy, and I honestly feel like my relationship has gone stronger with him. But yeah, y'all, that is the end of this video, my life update / girl talk. I told you guys about my love life, what's going on with my new job. I don't think I mentioned that I got a new car, but if you guys have me on social media, you guys know I bought a new car. I have an Audi Q3. I don't even know what it is, y'all. I didn't even know what I was buying when I went to go buy that car. I just went and I liked it and I picked it up. What else? My new job as a nurse, being a psych nurse in New York City, how much I love working in psych. I spoke to y'all about my finances, my investing, how I'm trying to pay off all my student loans, pay off my credit card debt, get a new credit card, how my credit score has gone up. And then finally with personal growth, where I'm at with friends, where I'm at with being happy, where I'm at with my relationship with God. Honestly, life is going well, y'all. And and I hope you guys liked this video. I hope I helped you guys get to know me more. I'm definitely going to be interchanging between my nursing content and like personal content like this, vlogs, daily advice, girl talk, anything y'all want. But anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, definitely subscribe. Make sure you keep in contact with me on TikTok and on my Instagram because we are one big family on these pages, okay? And as always, much love from your online big sis. Bye, babes.